Hi again, guys, for the second time this evening, Bulgarian time evening. So hi guys, and welcome to Georgie Reviews and to this trailer reaction of another superhero property, and this is Bloodshot. Well, it's not that well known, but it is a comic book character, and this is his first live action of any kind of a way, I think, representation. So here it is. And hi, Milkshake, once again. Hi to you. So, Bloodshot, guys, I'm going to be quick about this. I don't want to make this reaction very long, and it is late as it is my time. So, Bloodshot, guys, is this comic book character that originally was from another comic book company. The story is very interesting. I did react to the first trailer, so if you want to see my reaction on the first trailer, you can just go to my channel. It's on the same day that the first trailer dropped, which was, of course, last year. I think November, I'm not really sure. The point is, the first trailer was very, very good. It was interesting. It tried to really show what this movie was about and the character, how everything works, and the technology behind him, and what makes him, Bloodshot, or what makes him special, essentially. So it was a very cool trailer, and I'm interested to see what more they can actually show us, in this second trailer. You fell off the treadmill, Milkshake? Wow, that, like, be careful there. Oh, you have the comic books, that's awesome. Yeah, well, Vin Diesel, guys, I think that there's not enough good roles for Vin Diesel. I mean that he needs more roles. I mean, he needs to play more stuff, because he's one of those guys that we will always have a special place in our hearts, and we want to see more, or at least I want to see more. Like, I freaking want to see Riddick. I want to see Chronicles of Riddick, and with damn it, I forgot his name. Damn it! And with the awesome, I forgot his name. Yeah. Okay, I know how he's called, that actor. Damn it. Carol Urban! With the awesome Carol Urban, I want that. Hi, Malik. Well, Malik, you're not watching my channel at all. Are you not subscribed to me? Because you always randomly pop out in the chat and you're like, did you watch this? Well, yeah, I not only watched it, I react to it like the same day, and there's no way for me to not know that that it was out, because it's all over the place. It's all over my feed and everything else. So even if you have not sent it, which of course I thank you for, but you and like 5 other people sent it to me, and by the time I got home to react to it, it's still a few hours later, but it's the same day. So of course, when I see a trailer, 99% of the time, especially as huge as Morbius, I'm going to freaking cover it. Is my thing. It's what I do. So yeah, of course I saw it, and I'm just mentioning this because this is at least the 10th time that you asked me something like this, so that's why I'm explaining myself that much. But of course, if it's that big, I already covered it. Now, not only saw it, but covered it. Hi, Garayan. Hi to you. XXL on steroids. Yeah, you can say that. I'm on to Resident Evil. That's the next thing. I'm onto it. Give me a break, please. Because that Flash thing, the Flash news, if you haven't seen my previous stream, it was about the crossover, like the freaking huge crossover that just happened. Ezra Miller's Flash getting into the DC universe and actually connecting. That is huge, absolutely huge. I just covered that. So today I was just supposed to have my Bulgarian gaming stream, but I totally ditched that to cover everything that I've missed in previous days. So I hope that I don't have a lot of Bulgarian fans pissed at me because I totally ditched that stream and it's supposed to be happening the same time every Wednesday, every Wednesday, every Wednesday, and that now just there's not gonna be anything of that nature, and I have to catch up. So I will have to do the Resident Evil as soon as freaking can. Let's see the trailer. And hi Gaidon, hi to you. Let's see the trailer, guys. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh my god.
And he's entirely in our control.
Commencing memory fabrication.
And initiate sequence. What happened? You got yourself killed. You have been given a second chance.
I've developed an army of soldiers like yourself.
Improved, enhanced. Welcome to the circus.
Yeah, they're all guinea pigs.
Technology in your veins will make you faster, stronger, and heal you instantly.
Yeah.
Something doesn't feel right. They've been manipulating you. Set the next target for elimination. You are my weapon.
You made me, but you can't control me forever.
Oh yeah.
They'll come for you.
Psst, spider guy. Or metal arm guy.
Get in, Kenny. No chance. Oh, man. Shit.
he can't get in here. Can he? Of course he can. He's Vin Diesel. He's playing Vin Diesel. Okay. That's the bot, Malik. Don't get triggered. It's just the bot. He detected something. Okay, let's discuss the trailer, because if I start to digress on every single thing, we're going to be here all night. Okay, all night my time. Okay, so this trailer was actually better than I expected. Definitely, I was captivated by it. I love these movies that you can just watch and have popcorn and not. I mean, they can suck you in, but that doesn't mean that it has to be like Shakespeare or something. It just has to be compelling and meaningful enough. And by meaningful, I just mean that yes, this is fictional universe, circumstances, characters, whatever. But if they can make everything make sense and build it right, like to ring true in some kind of a way and be entertaining and spectacular looking, I'm like all up for this. So let's break it down.
We are leading the way in the greatest human.
I just love this. I just love how his chest is glowing, and that's very similar to the comic books. And he's like, I'm going to piece myself together like it's nothing. I mean, how can you even destroy this guy then?
And he's entirely in our control.
So I take it they made a lot of experiments through the years, and he's the latest and greatest achievement because he's actually the one that's closer to, you know, well, invincible than everybody else that they created previously.
What happened? You got yourself killed. You have been given a second chance.
I've developed an army of soldiers.
Yeah, they're all like enhanced in some kind of way, but no one can heal himself.
Like yourself. Improved, enhanced.
Welcome to the circus.
Circus.
The technology in your veins will make you faster, stronger.
It's all those nanobots. And nanobots was a premise that we heard and seen a lot of times before, and this is the most upgraded version of that I ever seen. It will actually make a lot of sense. if nanobots can heal you in that way, because they just make more cells and just repair you as they go, like little insects. Makes sense. But they have to be so advanced, to be that fast.
Heal you instantly.
But you know how in movies the main character never gets hit or hurt, or gets hit or hurt, but it's not to, that big of an extent. Well, in this movie is going to be all the time hitting and hurting him because we have to see the technology in play.
Something doesn't feel right.
They've been manipulating you. Set the next target for elimination.
Ooh, that's brutal. So he's just going to stay in harm's way, because why to protect himself even. I like to acknowledge something here that was from the first trailer, but his forearms are very good. That's really important to show how strong he is, to show the thickness and the muscle of his physique. Forearms are very important, so it's cool how he does like a bit of this tilt, like with his head and arm, because really showcases the forearm. So awesome. You're watching Saving Private Ryan? Well, thanks. Oh, sorry, Ivy. That's why I always say just watch Facebook and Twitter, because at least there, when you see the post pop in, that means that I'm going to be live in about a minute, even seconds sometimes. I mean, sometimes I write correctly how much time till the stream, but if I don't write anything, if I don't specifically write any type of a time, that means that I'm definitely going to start right away. So yeah, keep an eye on that, because I myself personally get notifications that I'm streaming 30 minutes later after I just, I'm ending the stream, and I'm getting notification that I started the stream. So YouTube, what to tell ya? You cannot count on YouTube for that. You just can't, fortunately.
You are my weapon.
And this guy has metal legs. But this reminds me so much of everything that I've seen with Fast and the Furious. It has the same, from Vin Diesel, sorry. It has the same vibe with these movies.
You are my weapon.
I mean, this has 500s of ton more visual style, and vibes that is comparable to the Fast and Furious or just action movie than to a superhero movie.
You made me, but you can't control me forever.
And this actress, I'm not sure if I see her before. In this shot here, she looks like Jessica Alba. She looks so much like her. Like, if I didn't know any better, I would say that's freaking Jessica Alba there, but it's totally not. I'm just saying she looks so much like her. They're going to come for him, and what they're going to do to him if they create him to be so indestructible. What the heck are going to do to him? Are they going to like scratch his face or one of his nanobots on the back or something? Like, I scratched one of your nanobots on the back. Now what you're going to do? And he's going to be like, which one out of the billions and trillions in my body? Hey, Clayton. Yeah, exactly my point. Okay, continuing. And this guy is exactly like, damn it, Alita Battle Angel, that bad robot guy that she fought in the trailer. The same actor from Game of Thrones, the same actor that played the transporter, the same actor from Deadpool 1, the bad guy with the swords. I always forget his name, but I mean, this is supposed to be like him, to resemble him. You know how there's some characters in movies that they just present a particular visual style to them, just the type of a character, and although this is not the same, it's not the same. It's made a way that they like purposely pick similar looking actors and similar looking mannerisms to their performance to just mimic that style. So like subconsciously you're like, oh yeah, that's cool because subconsciously you're connected to the other character that you saw in the other movie and the other franchise. And in the same time they're getting away with it because the character itself is different, has different powers, let's say, but the whole idea behind the character is the same. It's the same type of a character, no matter if it's different in some kind of way. So this is the same type of a character, like literally that's type. And even if that type of a character that this here is based on is not a part of like a huge successful movie, it still becomes like a trend. Like let's say you see something in Resident Evil and then you see similar character or something like that in Underworld series, or you see it in something else. I don't know if you ever um notice such things, but I really really do, because when I see this I'm like immediately making the connection with that guy. So yeah, it's not random, it's not I think like it's really on purpose. To me it's really on purpose. It's just obvious that it is. Like think about it, think of other characters in movies that this was um something like this was happening.
I'm looking forward to it.
And I suppose that he's going to be like his rival since he is in the trailer. I mean, rival as maybe the closest guy in terms of power and strength that can actually stand toe to toe with him. That was again the case with the leader as well, but that's not topic. And he was so different and enhanced in a different way than her, but he was a really big problem, to fight and to deal with. He was a challenge, definitely. And that is so CGI. That is so CGI. It's ridiculous.
Looking forward to it.
It reminds me of old movies like the older Spider-Man movies with Sam Raimi or some other sci-fi movies. It's just so similar to a lot of other things that I've watched. I mean, this movie has like deja vus all over the place. Mm, yeah, it does rely on Vin Diesel, and as I said at the beginning of the stream, he is awesome, and he really has this special quality, that it factor, like something like Arnold has, someone like The Rock, someone like John Cena even. Although John really has to pick more serious roles, not just comedies, that he's a fireman or whatever. So funny. I mean, he's a great comedian, but that's not a topic on its own. I someone like um just name anyone basically that's from that caliber that you always remember. Again, The Rock, Vin Diesel, Arnold, Jean-Claude Van Damme. All those guys that you always, always, always remember and just want to see more of because they do have something in them, something. And until he looks pretty much the same as he always looked, and until he still keeps in shape and muscular and can be physical in his roles and kick ass and look massive and physically imposing on screen, he's going to be just perfect for so many movies like this. So I want to see Riddick. I want to see I want to see him again, the Fast and the Furious. I know that him and The Rock had some kind of a beef, but if they can just quash that, or actually in the next Fast and the Furious, John Cena is supposed to be in that, and he introduced him actually. Oh, I just remembered that was last year. Last year was like a few days ago. Yeah, but the point is he has so much potential, so much more potential in him still, and I just love to see him more and more. So this for me to go and see to the movie is going to be like easier. I mean, not as big of a deal as other movies maybe, but may turn out awesome because to see other comic book characters from other, comic book companies, not, or I mean, I think that DC bought it or Marvel bought it afterwards. I'm not sure. I have to ask my colleague from Superheroes Bulgaria, Kirill, but the point is that it was originally independent comic book company that's not either Marvel or DC, and the fact that we see characters brought to life from other side, like a third side of things or a fourth side of things, that's great, especially when those characters are really really interesting. I do think that Bloodshot is pretty freaking interesting, and they can do I don't know what with him, but like who cares, possibilities, just show something different. So I'm happy about that. Yeah, we are all really want Relic. Yeah, it's a Steam bot. Why the heck you didn't write anything wrong? I don't know what happened with that Streamlabs bot. Hmm, the second half of it. Bot. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that bot. Well, Ivy is here to click on things if I can, so thanks Ivy just for supporting as a moderator. Yeah, that ending, I have to watch it again to just remember it. And Carol Urban, guys, let's not forget. Carl Urban is so awesome as Vaco. I think Vaco, yeah, was his name. So great. It was back when nobody knew who Carl Urban was, but I knew. I knew because he is Julius Caesar in Xena Warrior Princess. My favorite show of all time. And he was so great in Xena as Julius Caesar when he was young. And he also played Cupid, and he also played one more character that actually was not very interesting. I mean, he was an evil guy, but he just played like this random evil guy one time. Then he played Cupid, that was his biggest role, and then he got his biggest role, which was Julius Caesar. The most menacing Julius Caesar I ever seen on screen was him, and now he's the star of The Boys, and he's so awesome, and he was freaking just dread, and it's gonna be so awesome if we see a movie. I mean, back as Vaco. And really that's gonna be so great. So that is, guys, my reaction, review, breakdown of Bloodshot. I am excited for this movie. I am. I really am. And let me know what you think, of course, in the comments. Have a great Thursday. And again, watch my Facebook and Twitter. Probably going to be back tomorrow. I hope I can see the Resident Evil trailer with you guys and react to it. So that is also coming. So yeah, stay tuned. Thank you, Clayton, Ivy, Milkshake, everybody. Mwah.